The Eastern Conference Finals resume tonight with Chicago hosting Miami in game number 2. Interestingly enough, after the Bulls rolled in the second half to that double-digit blowout win in the opener, they are going off as a 2-point favorite once more in this contest, just as they did in game number 1. Do you lay it with Chicago, or does Miami show up to play this time? LeBron James and Dwayne Wade combining for just 33 points, well under the near 60 points they averaged in the regular season meetings against the Bulls. Which team shows up tonight? Bulls take a 2-0 lead, or does this series get tied at 1 game apiece? As far as I'm concerned, I think I've got the answer, and it's going to be my largest NBA play, period. Hi everyone, Al DeMarco here, and this naturally is going to be your Wednesday video report. I've got another free selection coming up in just a moment. I told you yesterday the best bet on the baseball board was St. Louis, and the Cardinals prevailed 2-1 over Philadelphia. Best bet on today's baseball card, it's going to be your contest between the White Sox and Indians at U.S. Cellular Field in the south side of Chicago. Going to get to that pick in just a moment. Plus, another money-saving discount coupon code. They're only available here on the video reports. That is coming up as well. Now, guys, today, I have my highest rated play. It is another rare 30-dime release. These are the same 30-dime plays that in the NFL, I'm a perfect 6-0 over the past 3 years. Most recent winner, remember the Patriots 45-3 demolition of the Jets Monday night in December. Oh, Jets fans, still hurts, right? Still does hurt you guys out there. And also won my first ever college football 30-dime play in the BCS championship game, going with Auburn over Oregon, and won my first ever NBA 30-dime play 2 Saturdays ago when Memphis rallied from 16 down to win in overtime against Oklahoma City in Game 3 of their second round series. Tonight, a play just as big as all of those 8 winners. As I put that undefeated record on the line, another 30-dime release, your Game 2 side selection. Guys, 15-dime plays, gave you a 15-dime winner last night on Dallas, getting the job done. 15-dime winner on the Bulls in game number 1. 15-dime winner last Wednesday with Miami in game 5 at home in their second round series against Boston. This play tonight, twice as strong. And remember, those 15-dime plays, guys, over the past 2 years combined in the NBA, I'm 21-7-1, including 16-5-1 this season after those 3 straight winners I just told you about. Now, listen, let's discuss the obvious here, okay? I'm hoping that most of you guys watching this video have been along for the ride for all of those 15-dime winners. And I've got to be honest with you. I told myself on Tuesday morning when I released the Mavericks that if they got the job done last night, I was going for broke on this game number 2 situation. That's how much I loved it. Well, thanks to Dirk Nowitzki's 48 points, the Mavericks did their part. Now I'm doing mine. That's why it's a 30-dime play. And hopefully all of those guys out there, you guys out there, have been along for the ride for all the 15-dime winners, including the ones that I gave you just in the past couple of days as well. So we obviously, with those plays, up with the big plays, and that's why I'm unloading tonight. However, as I always like to say, there are no guarantees in gambling. Look it up in the dictionary. Guarantee and gambling, they are not and never will be on the same page of the dictionary, guys. And the bottom line is this, you know, this is a play that I'm going all out for. But it's not a play that I want you to take the mortgage money and put down on it. I don't want you to take funds that are dedicated to putting food on the table or paying the rent or paying the insurance bill. You know, the number 1 rule of gambling is you never bet more than you can afford to lose. So I just wanted to throw that out there because I think sometimes people do forget it. But anyway, that's what I've got going tonight. Let me also tell you that there was a money-saving discount coupon. This one, in honor of Dallas's victory last night, is going to be Dallas 10. Dallas 10. But this isn't a $10 discount coupon, guys. This is a 10% discount coupon. Now, the key thing that you've got to remember with these percentage coupons is it's good off your total purchase. So tonight, or today, whatever you buy, put everything in your shopping cart at once. If you want to buy X handicappers plays and Y's handicappers plays, or a 7-day package or a 30-day package from a couple different guys, put them all in your shopping cart at once, then use the coupon. It's a one-time usage coupon. It's good today only. It gets you 10% off your total purchase. But that purchase, all the plays, all the packages, whatever you buy, has to be done at one time. They all have to be in your shopping cart. Then you enter the discount money-saving coupon code, which is, again, Dallas10. Enter that when prompted in your shopping cart, and that will save you 10% off your total purchase price. It's a different type of coupon, but it'll save you a hell of a lot of money, guys. So that's why I want you to take advantage of that one. And as usual, though, this is the only place that you can get those discount coupon codes, as I make them available here at least 2-3 times a week, maybe even more during the summer. I can do whatever the hell I want. I'm the general manager of the site anyway. And by the way, you don't have to buy my 30-dime play. You can buy anybody's plays on the site. You're not obligated to use that coupon to buy my play, okay? That's the bottom line. Before I get to your free pick, hey, did you watch the NBA draft process last night? I love covering the NBA draft. I got to tell you, I think I covered 7 NFL drafts when I was a reporter. I covered more of the NBA drafts. I love the NBA draft. It's so much more fun for me than, you know, hearing about, even if you got to listen about some guy from Lithuania that you've never heard, never seen, and may never play in the league. It's just a compact little draft, you know, a couple of rounds, get it over and done with. Don't have to be stressing out about that offensive guard from Utah State that you never heard about, that your team took in the 2nd or 4th round, and he's a projected starter. Like, who the hell cares, you know? But did you see the draft lottery last night? I mean, I told you last year that when Dan Gilbert ripped LeBron James, I was 100% in favor of it, because I thought, you know, he had to stand up there and make a stand for his customer base, because his fan base was going to dwindle like that, and his team was going to suck, and they certainly did. 19-game losing streak, or what's 19 game? And I think they only won 19 games on the season, right? But it was so nice to see him, and especially his son, who's had all types of physical problems up there, his lucky charm last night, coming up with the 1st and the 4th picks in the draft. You know, a lot of people, I love when they say, oh, this draft doesn't project to be one of the better ones. How many times have you heard that every May and June in recent years? And then inevitably, that's the beauty about the draft. You always find a diamond in the rough. And what one team finds a gem, another team interprets that player as being a piece of coal. But it all depends on which player you get and where they end up. Cavaliers, great spot. I mean, they can go after Duke point guard Kyrie Irving, and I mean, my God, there they've got a guy that they can rebuild their franchise around, and then they've got the number 4 pick too. They can draft one of the centers that are out there, one of the big men, whether it's from overseas, the guy who was ruled ineligible at Kentucky. I mean, the world awaits them. Meanwhile, the Minnesota Timberwolves pick number 2, and you watch, they're going to get my favorite player in the draft, who's Derek Williams out of Arizona, who will give them another in-between power forward, just like Michael Beasley. I think they've got a collection of point guards and in-between power forwards, small forwards, guys that you're not sure that are 3 or 4s on the T-Wolves roster. But anyway, let's get to your free pick. You know, I was going to go with the Texas Rangers. I have to be honest with you. Laying like 145 today against a Kansas City rookie left-hander Duffy that they're bringing up from the minors. The only problem is, then I looked at how the Rangers did against left-handed pitching. On the road this year, 1-5 against left-handers, and this team still struggling to score runs minus Josh Hamilton, so I stayed away, and instead I'm going to go with the Cleveland Indians with Justin Masterson on the hill. Pretty much at a pick'em at 8:10 Eastern tonight at U.S. Cellular Field against the White Sox, who are going with Jake Peavy, who's making just his 2nd start of the season. You know the deal with Peavy. He has been plagued by all types of shoulder and arm problems the past few years. Made his 1st start last week, a game that the Angels came back and rallied against the Angels, a game in which the White Sox came back and rallied and won in extra innings as the Angels' bullpen blew a 4-1 lead, couldn't protect it. You know, Peavy pitched well. If you look at the line, score 6 innings, 7 hits, 4 runs allowed. But keep in mind, the Angels don't hit against anybody. So really, was it that impressive that he gave up 7 hits and 4 runs in 6 innings? I would much rather put my money on Justin Masterson. I mean, look at some of these numbers. 5-1 with a 2.73 earned run average on the season. 1.86 and a 2-0 record in 3 road starts. Now, yes, he is coming off his worst start of the season, and yet he still has a 5-1 record and a 2.73 ERA on the year. He also beat the Indians, beat the White Sox back at home April 3rd. 2-0 in his last 3 starts against them with an ERA of 1.33. And at Chicago on the south side, 1.84 earned run average in 3 career starts. Plus, the Indians are just hitting the hell out of the ball the last 2 days. My God, what did they do? I'm looking at the box score here. Indians last night, 7-3 at Kansas City. They had 10 hits. That was on the heels of the 19-1 victory on Monday when they had 20 hits. Do the math, guys. 26 runs and 30 hits in 2 games. I'll go with them in that one. Plus, the White Sox, 6-12 at home this year. Again, I'll take Cleveland as your freebie. Good luck, everybody, and I'll catch you again on Thursday morning.